6. I've been up for a couple of hours. I slept well, the hours I did sleep, but yeah, I woke up about 10 to 4. And my body clock, just once those birds start singing, I'm awake. I don't fight it anymore. I just try and go with it and yeah, just get up and get going. So I had a little knit, which was lovely. I worked on, I'm doing the ribbon on my cardoon jumper. So that was nice. Got a couple of rows of that done. I've had a shower. I've got one load of laundry done. I've got another in the machine. I've done the dishwasher. So many benefits to being up early. I'm just about to sit down now and do our meal planning for the next week and write a shopping list. I'm hoping, my intention is that Megan will go shopping for me today. She's off work, so I'm hoping if I leave her the list and the money, she'll pop across to Aldi and get the groceries for me. Sure she will. And then once I've woke Nick up, I'm going to walk to work. Yeah, be nice. I always have a morning walk with Jeff, but I don't always walk to work. It's about 4 miles, I suppose, thereabouts. But it's a beautiful walk. It goes through the little woods and then round a lovely park, like a country park, and then through Iron Bridge along the river. So it's a really lovely walk. Hello. Are you coming up? Come in. Good boy. Oh, Jeff, your foot's in my necklace. Oh, I know. Having a cuddle. Having a cuddle. So yeah, we're going to have a nice walk to work. I may not walk the whole way. I'll kind of just tell Nick to text me once he's into Iron Bridge and he'll probably scoop us up on the way. But yeah, it'd be nice to start the day with a nice hour walk. So that's what we're going to do, isn't it? Once we've woke Daddy up. We get lunch ready. Do the shopping and the grocery list at the meal plan. Make lunches. Oh, I'm not there for lunch today. I'm going to sneak across to the pub for an hour with my friend Kat. She's coming down today for a couple of hours. She regularly comes and she'll just sit in the shop if I'm working. I've got stuff to do. She'll just sit and watch me dye yarn or just chatter while I'm doing. And there will be a little bit of that today, but it was her birthday at the start of the month, so we're going to run across the road to the pub and have lunch instead. That'd be nice. If it's nice, I might be able to sit out. That'd be lovely. The sun's just making this beautiful yellow and pink colour across the sky. It's gorgeous. Right, I'm going to get on. Look, I'm already waffling. Come on, darling, let's get some work done. There we are, that's all done, and the grocery list. So we are having, tonight we're having meatball pasta bake, and Nick will have some barbecue ribs with jacket potatoes. We're having roast chicken, dinner Friday, and then Saturday we'll do homemade Chinese. So we'll have char siu pork noodles with egg fried rice and chicken curry. Sunday, that's the day we go to the caravan, so I'm going to make a Welsh rarebit sauce and then have that with some salad as a quick tea when we get there. Monday, Tuesday we'll be at the caravan, so these days are interchangeable, but one of the days we'll have pizza and salad, and the other day we'll have griddled chicken kebabs, some lamb kofta type kebabs again with salad, jacket potatoes. Wednesday, well, this is next week, Wednesday, I will have chicken tetrazzini and Nick will have fish cakes and jacket potatoes. I think, yeah, I think that'll do. It'll have to do. Everybody, VEDA. This is one of 3 community orchards that are within our neighbourhood area, and the apple, pear, cherry, plum, damson, all the fruit trees are just freely available for the community to pick and collect. Good morning again. It's, what time are we now? 11 o'clock. I've been at work for a couple of hours. I'm just packing the last of the Squiddle Village orders to go out that have come in over the last couple of days. So that's good fun. I've been playing with advent yarns, which is lovely. I've picked the pattern that I'm going to make, and I think Nick's chosen the one he's going to make. So that's good fun. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I love my walk to work, my commute as I call it. You know, when I think back to when I lived in the city and I was commuting on the train, and honestly, some days it was usually after, well, always after a night shift, but it did happen after a day shift too. I did 14-hour shifts, and then I had to commute there and back too. And I remember on numerous occasions fighting, literally like elbowing to get on the train. And this one morning I just sat there and cried. I'd missed 2 trains because I couldn't get on with the volume of people. And I just sat there and cried. And this poor man, I had on my uniform, and this poor man took pity on me, and he just said, "I'll get you on the next train, my darling, don't you worry." And as the train come, he shouted at the top of this, "Move out of the way, there's a nurse getting on this train." I was so embarrassed, but so incredibly grateful. And I was all emotional and crying. And oh, God bless him, he just gave me the biggest hug and was like, "Hey, my darling, get yourself on that train." Bless him. Oh, so to think now my commute to work is, you know, a beautiful 2.5 mile walk through the Shropshire countryside. I consider myself incredibly lucky. In the car, that same journey is probably less than a mile, but Jeff and I go right round the houses to get where we want to be. It was lovely, really lovely. I just wanted to have a little chat to you as well about my YouTube channel. So as of now, my YouTube channel is monetized. Prior to the bank holiday weekend, or prior to 2-3 days ago, I had no control over any advertising that YouTube showed. And I believe that it's been shown regularly on my videos now. So I just thought, do you know what, if they're going to advertise anyway, outside of my control, I may as well gain the penny they throw my way in advertising revenue. And it is literally pennies. It also means I can control somewhat where the adverts are placed. So rather than, I will never ever put them in the middle of a video, because I find that so distracting when I watch videos. I really don't like it, so I will never do that. But I think there's one at the beginning and one at the end. I think that's it. But they're going to do it anyway, so may as well I get a penny for my hard work, eh? So yeah, I just wanted to be transparent. I'm not against advertising, people monetizing their accounts. I'm not for it particularly. I don't have an opinion one way or another, really. But I just want to always be open with you and transparent. So yes, there is a penny coming my way.
Riding down the same road like so many times before. I've never felt this lonely.
It's way later now, 5:45 in the evening, and I'm home from work and just preparing dinner. We are having meatball pasta bake tonight. What have I got going on? I've made the meatballs from scratch, not out of a packet. I've made them, and I've just got a quick tomato sauce on the stove. What have I put in there? Onion, garlic, tiny bit of chilli, grated courgette, a tin of chopped tomatoes, some salt, pepper, seasoning, some mixed dried herbs. I'm going to add a little bit of harissa paste for a bit of oomph, and some stock, and then into that I'll throw some dried penne pasta. Don't blanch it or cook it or anything before, just throw it in raw. There's loads and loads of juice. Throw it in raw, add the meatballs on top that I've just seared in a little drop of olive oil. They're not cooked through, they're just seared. I'm going to cover the whole thing in foil and bung it in the oven. And it can just sit in the oven while I get the washing in and tidy up this almighty mess I've made. Oh, I've had a lovely day. This afternoon at work, I haven't been able to show you much work-wise today because it's all been Advent, really. Dyeing Advent and winding, prepping, selecting colours, making sure we're happy with where we're at so far with the test skeins. Once the test skeins are done, then we will have a full and detailed recipe of each colourway, and then we can production dye. It's all very exciting. I met a lovely lady at work today. This afternoon, a lovely mum and daughter came in, and she's written a book. It's about to get published. It's about to go to print, all about the history of Scottish yarn. Oh gosh, it sounds amazing. And it's got patterns in it, knitting and crochet patterns, but it's more than that. It's not a knitting or pattern book. It's a coffee table, it's a read, it's a journey of yarn and a history of yarn. It's amazing. It sounds fantastic. So as soon as that's up for sale, I shall be buying one, and I'll let you all know. I'll let you know how I feel about it. But it sounds phenomenal, and she and her daughter were just lovely. I'm not mentioning them by name on here because I didn't get permission, but I shall drop her a message and ask if I can. I'm sure she won't mind. But so that was lovely. I watched, while I was winding minis, I watched a lovely vlog by Rachel of So Ray Me. I'm sure you all follow Rachel. She's a lovely lady. I don't know her personally. We chat online and things, but I don't know her personally. But she just seems so lovely, and her vlogs are so genuine and honest and inspiring. She loves gardening and cooking and yarn, obviously, and she's a phenomenal maker herself. She makes beautiful project bags, and oh, she's lovely. I'm sure I'm preaching to the converted here. I'm sure you all know her, but if you don't, I would check her out. But she highlighted a thing in her video yesterday which I think is so important to acknowledge here, that my video today shows me, I mean, I was up ridiculously early by some people's standards, but it suits me. And then I went for a beautiful walk, and I live and work in the most stunning and picturesque setting. I go for a lovely 3-mile walk to work through, you know, beautiful woodlands and parkways and along the river. I potter about at work. I go for lunch in the pub on the riverside with my best friend. I come back, I take a leisurely hour for lunch, come back, potter about a bit more, go for another walk with my boy, come home, cook dinner, you know. And it might outwardly look all that's all I do, but I only show you the bits of interest or the bits that I feel you'll want to see. What I didn't show you yesterday before I went on my walk through Wild Garlic Woods is that I sat at the table in the shop and cried. I didn't show you that because, you know, nobody needs to see, do they? I sat there. I had an email from our printers telling us that their costs were going up because their raw materials have gone up. I then ordered citric acid for work, which is a non-negotiable. We have to have citric acid to do our job, and what normally cost me £70 has now gone up to 142. And I was feeling like, this is just not sustainable. How are we going to survive this? What's the answer here? You know, all these things go through your head when you're a small business owner and self-employed. And then I had another email come through from the accountant to tell us that her fees were going up from 10% due to in cost of national insurance and the minimum wage price increase. So they're passing that cost on. And I just sat there and cried. And I thought, you know, I can't do this. We can't sustain this. How are we going to survive this? And all these thought processes. But I'm really aware that I am the barometer for my family, and because I am generally such an upbeat and positive person, and my glass is annoyingly half full, I rarely can see and agree with real negativity. I tend to try and find a sunny outlook somewhere. That if I'm down, I'm aware that passes on through my family. So I took myself off to Wild Garlic Wood and had a beautiful walk, had another little weep in the silence of the woods, and came back, brushed myself off, and I felt fine. But I didn't obviously show you that. I just saw that you just saw the lovely walk in the woods. So I guess what I'm saying is that behind the lovely walks and behind the casual lunch with my friend, there's more than that to life, you know. So if you're sitting there thinking, oh, I wish my existence was that rosy, or my life was so carefree, it's not really. We're all going through similar, I'm sure. Yeah, don't compare, I guess, is what I'm saying. I'm not making any sense, am I? I'm not very good with words. I'm not very good at finding the right words. But I think you know what I'm saying, that what I put out on YouTube is authentic and is true, and I do live in the most beautiful area, and I have a duty of care to my Jeff, my poodle, to walk him and look after his needs. And I'm fortunate that my walks are in stunning areas. But yeah, there is crappy stuff goes on too. I just don't show it. And the reason I don't show it is not to be false or not my true authentic self, is because I know when I watch vlogs and podcasts, and I know from the messages you send me, that I watch them to escape the news. I watch them because I don't want to see and be exposed to all that real life stuff. So I'm not putting my real life stuff onto you. Oh gosh, I've just waffled on for 10 minutes. I'm so sorry. I'm going to wrap this vlog up. I hope that made sense. I hope you know what I was trying to say, that it's coming from a place of love and genuine friendship for you. And yeah, we're all good, you know, but don't think it's all beautiful walks compared to your life, because it's not. We all just choose to show what we choose to show, don't we? Anyway, lots of love. I'll see you all tomorrow. Take care.